Why don't you go ahead and step out for me, okay?
What is this?
You crashed. You mean where are you?
Yeah.
Where do you think you are?
No clue.
Okay. Step one out of the car for me, dear.
Today's video will show another car accident that was caused by a person who had been drinking and driving. This video, like many of the other videos that I've posted involving a person who had been drinking and driving, is going to show the officer performing field sobriety tests on the individual. Every time I post one of these videos, I see a lot of questions in the comment section asking why do the officers have to perform these silly tests when it's clear that the person is intoxicated. The reason for that is because in the United States, a driver has the right to refuse to submit to a breath test. Now, if an officer has developed the appropriate level of probable cause to believe that the driver is intoxicated, and then that driver turns around and refuses to submit to a breath test, the officer will confiscate that person's driver's license and it will be suspended for a period of time. Over the years, the courts have looked at this, and they decided it was not appropriate to have just an officer's subjective observations to develop probable cause in these cases. So what they demanded was some form of standard, scientific-based approach to developing that probable cause to see if somebody is in fact intoxicated. In the US, there's also examples of officers who pull someone over, they believe that person's intoxicated, that person refuses to submit to field sobriety tests, and then also refuses to submit to a breath test. In those cases, it depends purely on the officer's observations and their ability to document the situation. One thing that has helped the officers in those kind of situations, and is a relatively new phenomenon in policing, is the body camera. Prior to the body camera, if an officer believed someone was intoxicated and they documented it, the defense attorneys had the opportunity to say, well, the officer's lying. Now that body cameras are being adopted by so many departments across the country, it's going to be interesting to see how the courts handle these things going forward. With all that being said, I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you learned something, and I'll talk to you soon.
Were you driving at all?
No, I wasn't.
Where are you from?
I'm in this truck right here.
Which you just witnessed it?
I'm driving by, yeah. I stopped.
How we doing, dear? Huh? Well, we're a little ways from that. You want a medic to come check you out?
Hell yeah, she need a medic.
You sure?
I don't need a medic.
Hey, did you guys witness the crash?
No, I just happened to come from the gas station. I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay. All right, man. You guys are good to clear on out of here, and I'll get the road opened up at least on the
I
southbound.
was trying to make sure she was alive because
Yeah.
she was out. Like,
All right.
I didn't know she was...
Appreciate it. All right. I'm going to have a medic check you out just because you're not being too responsive, okay?
190 disregard was 190 marking. I apologize. 9080. Go ahead, 9080.
Oh, God. Come on.
9080. Any mileage was 885. Key mark is route to the property room. Property room.
191.
191.
Can you add Frank Victor Henry 4138, and it struck Henry Young Sam 9057. If I can get a 24, just for some possible hit to the head.
Copy.
We're going to have a hard time even opening this. I'm going to try. All right, just so you can step out. Why don't you go ahead and step out for me, okay?
What is this?
You crashed. You mean where are you?
Yeah.
Where do you think you are?
No clue.
Okay. Step one out of the car for me, dear. Do you know what happened? Did you fall asleep or something, or what?
Going home.
Where's home?
Mound Street.
Mound Street?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, let me see that ID there. Is this your car?
My car.
Okay. Just leave that alone. You're fine. All right, step on out. Can you stand?
Yeah.
You don't feel woozy or anything? All right. Yeah, let me see that ID. Here. Walk over here for me, okay? I'm just holding you because you're kind of stumbling. Here. Have a seat right here for me, okay? So I don't smell anything. I mean, have you been drinking?
I have.
Okay. All right. How much?
3 or 4.
Okay. All right.
191, just be advised, the owner of the vehicle that was struck has a carrying conceal.
Copy. Thank you. All right. I'm gonna have the medics check you out. All right. So you say 3 or 4? Like how long ago?
Hour.
In the last hour? Okay. Where were you drinking at?
Grove City.
In Grove City? Why are you coming this way then? I mean, to get home.
I was dropping my friend off.
Where'd you drop your friend off at?
Climb Road.
Okay. Still odd though to come up this way again to go back, but all right, go ahead and just let the medics check you out, okay?
I'm fine.
I think she's just drunk. I'm not.
Let's go.
How's it going, man?
Clear. 81, go ahead.
Old How's your guys' night going?
Oh, not bad. How about you?
Not too bad. Whoa.
Did she make any
Take your finger and
complaints
set
of
it right
pain
there.
or anything? Okay. So she'd say like she was a little too woozy to talk. I think just intoxicated, but she said she didn't strike her head. Did she say that to you guys?
No, she
Cool.
said she's not complaining of anything.
Okay. Perfect.
All right.
Anything else from us?
No, we're good. Appreciate it.
Cool.
What are you got? What medic?
12.
12. Thank you. 191.
191.
CFD medic 1, medic 12. Treated on scene, no transport. Go ahead and just stay seated for me, okay? You had a little bit of trouble doing that earlier. All right. So is it Judith? Okay. So I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. So you're coming from drinking at a bar in Grove City.
Yes.
All right. You say you live on Mound.
Yeah.
Okay. So where at on Mound? Do you know the address?
Between
How long have you lived there?
I just moved.
Okay.
Taft.
So anyway, that being said, though, you're drinking in Grove City, and then you dropped a friend off on Climb. I'm just wondering how you ended up here, like near Sullivan.
She lives on Demarest.
Okay, and Climb,
Yeah.
Demarest and Climb.
Yep.
Okay, and then you were going home to Mound.
Yes.
So why? I'm just curious. Why are you coming this way then? Because to go to Mound, you went further north of Mound. Does that make
Well,
sense?
yeah, it does.
Okay.
It does. It really does.
Did you make a wrong turn or something?
No, she was talking to somebody
Okay,
that lived on this end of Mound, but
gotcha.
like
So how fast do you think you were going?
25, 35.
25, 35?
Yeah.
Did you have your seatbelt on?
Yep.
Yeah. No injury?
Nope.
Okay, so do you know what happened? Why you lost control?
I didn't.
You didn't lose control? Why did you go into the lane of oncoming traffic then?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you remember crashing?
No.
So you think you maybe fell asleep? Do you think you fell asleep or blacked out?
Blacked out maybe.
From the drinking?
Yep.
Okay. Gotcha. So you said, how many drinks did you have in the last hour?
2.
2? Okay, well initially you told me 4. What were you drinking? Mixed drinks?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What bar were you drinking at?
Grove City Inn.
Grove City Inn?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, here's the deal. Obviously, you can't drive this car home.
Right.
It's a little too wrecked. I'm under the impression that you're likely too intoxicated to be driving to begin with. Okay. I don't know that for sure. I don't smell a lot coming off of you, but also my smell is pretty diminished right now. Okay.
Mine
So,
too.
would you be willing to go through some field sobriety tests to see where you're at in terms of driving?
Like, I don't want to drive.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't want you to drive either, but essentially I'd like to see how intoxicated you actually are. See if, essentially, if you driving prior to the crash, if you'd had too much to drink, and if I can do some field sobrieties on you, I can try and determine that. If you're going to end up getting charged with whether it's just a traffic cite for failure to maintain control, or you're going to get an OVI. Have you ever had an OVI before? No? Okay. All right. Give me just 1 minute, okay? Just stay seated for me. This one get hit too? Yeah, decent. Nice. (191) Can you also add tag George Robert Boy 6852?
Copy.
Okay. All right. So, for starters, I know you're kind of a little swaying a little bit, but go ahead and stand up for me, just because get you a little bit more eye level. Oh, okay. All right. Right here. Okay. You can maybe take your hands out of your pockets if you think you can stand long enough. All right. Okay. So, what I want you to do, and it's going to take just a little while, is I want you just to follow the tip of my finger. All right. Follow it with your eyes only. Don't move your head. Does that make sense to you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do me a favor. Just keep your hands right up here for me. Just put your hands right on your head. Perfect. All right. Do you see my finger?
Mm-hmm.
Focus right here on the tip of this finger, okay? Keep watching that finger. Your eyes are kind of drooping on me. All right. All right, does that you good with that? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're going to do that. It's just going to take a little longer, all right? And just a little bit of different timing and spacing and stuff, okay? All right. Hands on your chin. That's good enough. All right. Follow the tip of this finger, all right? Mm-hmm. All right, good enough. Okay, so there's a couple more things we're going to do, all right? What I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you walk out here toward me, because you're going to walk back toward the center of my cruiser initially for this, okay? So let's say you're going to stand right about here, right where I'm standing. So come right here.
348 Belvedere.
Just go, man. I'll figure it out.
Well, no, I'm sorry. No 10-3. The victim fell over. He's bleeding pretty good. Cinematics.
All right, Kentucky. Okay, Miss Carter, can you turn around and face me? All right, be careful. I don't want you to fall. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. All right. So here, I'm going to show you what you're going to do. I want you to imagine a line that drives straight down the road right to the center of that cruiser where it says 191, okay? Mm-hmm. Can you do that for me? Just walk it. Yep, no, don't go yet. I'm going to explain it to you, but you see what I'm saying? Just imagine there's a line here, all right?
All right.
You good with keeping your shoes on for this part?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here's what I want you to do, okay? I'm going to show you what to do, but don't do anything until I tell you to do it, all right? All right, so what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to take your left foot's going to go right here, put it on that line. Go ahead and do that for me. Now you take your right foot and put it in front of your left foot, heel to toe, and keep it on that line. Keep your hands out of your pockets and down to your side. All right? Try to keep that heel touching your toe. Can you do that? Now, for the rest of this demonstration, you're going to keep that position as best you can. All right? Don't fall over, so don't hold it and fall over on me, but hold it as best as you can. All right? And then, when I'm done with the demonstration and the explanation, I'll have you perform this, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps. All right? Take a series of small steps around to turn around back to where you came from. All right? 9 steps to, 9 steps back. Do you have any questions for me? Keep your arms down your side, count out loud, and watch your steps, okay? Okay? And, oh. You want to do your 9 steps back? You don't have to. Okay. All right. Now, the last test I'm going to have you do is going to be the one leg stand, all right? So stand just like this with your heels touching and your toes touching. Perfect. Hands down to the side, all right? When you do this, I'm going to have you turn around and face the cruiser, all right? But don't, just watch me right now, all right? I'll explain it to you. You're good, all right? So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you pick one leg. I don't care which leg it is, all right? I'm going to go with my left leg and put it up in the air. You can do right or left, all right? You're going to keep your legs straight, hands down to your side, and you're going to lift one of your legs up off of the ground approximately 6 inches, keeping your foot parallel to the ground, all right? You're going to look at that foot and you're going to count out loud, all right? There's no specific number that I'm looking for you to get to. I'll tell you when to stop and I'll tell you when to start, okay? So you can look down, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, and so on. You don't have to get to any kind of number. I'll tell you when to start and stop. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
All right, just come right here for me. Turn around and face the cruiser, if you will. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
I can't.
That's fair. I don't want you to fall. If you, I mean, you can give it an effort if you wish to, but
It's not good.
he'll tell you when to stop, all right? Like I say, just do what you can. Don't fall for me, though.
It's not gonna work.
No worries.
Just keep doing what you're doing.
I'm just standing here because I don't want you to fall. I'm not doing anything.
It's not gonna happen.
Fair enough.
I will.
Okay.
Say, yeah, I've had too much drink.
Fair enough. Okay. All right, Miss Carter. Unfortunately, you have. Okay, so you are under arrest right now for operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol. Put your palms together for me. Interlace your fingers. This doesn't mean by any stretch that you're going to jail tonight, all right? But there's some paperwork we got to do before I take you home. And lift your hands off your back. Do you have anything on you that would stick me, poke me, anything like that? Okay.
I'll contact the cars.
Yeah, see if you can get a hold of them to at least give them a report number.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I think you have to do a different incident number for the crash and for the OVI, to do a case report for the OVI. I don't remember because the system changed, you know, with O-Lease.
report?
Yeah. I'll just do it just to be on the safe side, though. It doesn't hurt to do it.
No,
If I
it
don't do it, then I got to change it.
Yeah.
So I'll make a report for her OVI.
just use
This
the
incident can be the
report.
crash report. Yeah. If you want to, we'll find out.
I'll go with you whatever you need me to do.
Yep.
Um,
If you don't care, if you want to try to make
I'm-
contact with the
that's
two,
what I'm gonna do. I have her info.
and then if you don't mind, then if you want to work on just getting that car out of here at least,
Yeah.
and doing the impound on that, I'm going to just work on the OVI
Yeah,
portion.
So, you know, write her for ACDA or anything, or for
Just fail to maintain.
maintain.
Yeah, fail to maintain.
Okay, I can start on that one.
All right. Okay, we're going to walk you right back to this cruiser here. What's that? I don't think so. Is that car registered to somebody else?
It is my uncle.
Okay, what's your uncle's name?
Charles Monroe.
Okay, yep, that's what it was here. All right, nothing that's going to stick me, poke me, anything like that. What's in here? Glasses?
Cigarettes, glasses.
Okay,
phone.
no needles or anything like
No,
that?
no.
All right. Okay. All right.